Bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this opportunity tonight as we gather. We ask for your guidance and wisdom as we navigate through tonight's agenda, but for the future of North Charleston. We ask for your wisdom and your guidance today, and we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Our first item on the agenda is a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer ownership to Police K-9 Vic to Sergeant Craig Atkins. Major Glover, please come to the front.
Good evening. I'm Major Glover with the Special Operations Division, Special Enforcement Bureau. I'm going to start off by saying 20 years ago when I came here, most officers are given a career tract of things they want to do in their career within the City of North Charleston Police Department. When I did mine, 3 things that I said I want to do is K-9, traffic, and harbor. I've done a lot of things in my career before becoming a supervisor, and not one of those was it. So, let's back up about a year. I was given the opportunity, or told I'm being given that opportunity to take over the Bureau. And I did that. So, in one foul swoop, I came and took over the K-9, the traffic, and the harbor. And I was excited. I said, I'm going to get on a boat, I'm going to get on a motorcycle, I'm going to go write some tickets, I'm going to get a dog. I haven't got a dog, I've barely been on the boats, and I've seen the motorcycles. So, a lot of times our K-9 officers like to bring in their dogs. And seeing how they work and how things go, whenever I'd hear the footsteps coming through the office, I'd grab a hold of my desk. I have no idea what dog's coming down the hallway, but whenever I saw that it was Vic, I was good, because I can pet Vic. Vic would do just this, sit there with something in his mouth, snoop around and try to find a cookie. But we're here today to retire Sergeant Vic and transfer ownership to Sergeant Akins. So this is a resolution authorizing the mayor to transfer ownership of K-9 Vic, police dog for the City of North Charleston Police Department, to Sergeant Craig Akins. Whereas the City Council of the City of North Charleston has determined that it would be in the best interest of the City of North Charleston to transfer the ownership of K-9 Vic, police dog for the City of North Charleston Police Department, to Sergeant Atkins. You see, that made me nervous right there. Whereas Sergeant Atkins has been with the department since 2015, and K-9 Vic was sworn into service in 2018. K-9 Vic was paired with his handler, Sergeant Craig Akins. Shortly after arriving at the North Charleston Police Department, K-9 Vic and his handler performed months of training prior to hitting the streets. K-9 Vic and Sergeant Atkins were able to seize the following illegal narcotics during his time working as a police K-9: 157 grams of cocaine, 21 grams of crack cocaine, 83,073 grams of marijuana, 31 grams of heroin, 23,538 grams of methamphetamines, 444 doses of ecstasy, totaling a combined seized weight of 107,264 grams of illegal narcotics, worth an estimated street value over $16,239,000. Whereas, along with the illegal narcotic seizures, K-9 Vic also had multiple apprehensions of violent criminals. K-9 Vic seized 23 illegal possessed firearms, along with $49,689 in U.S. currency that was used in the furtherance of illegal narcotic distribution. Whereas the efforts of K-9 Vic and his handler, Sergeant Atkins, have made a significant impact on increasing the safety and well-being of the citizens of North Charleston, making the City of North Charleston a great place to live, work, and play. Whereas Sergeant Craig Akins is desirous of the transfer of ownership, and the city believes such a transfer to be in the best interest of all concerned. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the mayor and city council of the City of North Charleston and the council assembled that the mayor is hereby authorized to execute all documents necessary to transfer ownership of Canine Vic to Sergeant Craig Atkins for his retirement.
Can we have a motion in a second?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any changes or corrections? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Rome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Skipper?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye. If we all can stand and as council and mayor, we salute this officer and all the stuff that he's done for the city. This is his time. He's come to a point where he's going to actually get into civilian life now. So I want to stand and salute Canine Officer Vic. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now we have the recognition of new employees. When I call your name, please come to the front. Building Department, Sean Oquando. Legal, John Van Wagner. Police, Joseph Belko. Taylor Chase, Kaylin Daniel, Michael Harley, Connor Murphy, Lamondre Ravenel, Maxwell Salter. In Public Works, Travis Gantlin, Pete McBurnett, and Keybon Robinson.
That's good. That's all right. That's all right. I don't want to. That's all right. We're doing something a little different, guys. Thank you for turning this way. This is council and the mayor, but really, would you turn the other way? There you go. Those are the people really you're going to be giving your service to, and that's pretty much what we do as council, or the city of North Charleston. It's service that you're providing. It's more like the constituents that's there. All of the parts we have, even when we start to even think about HR, it's service that you're providing. And I think that's what we're building our parts on, that we're providing a great service to our constituents and to all the folks who've really come through North Charleston. And I want to say welcome to you to the city of North Charleston. And I wanted you to do about face. You can see the council members about face. And that's the mayor and council members. They can be helpful to you. I think we're doing for budget somewhere around April the 17th of this year. But all of the tools that you're going to be needing, it'll come through your director, and we'll see our best about providing it to you. But I know the mayor would love to say something to you.
I want to thank you, first of all, for investing into our city. We love our city. We go hard for it. We want you all to do the same thing, too. And like he said to you, the people behind you, that's your number one priority. That's your number one priority. We have to take care of our citizens. I came in these doors in 1989. I'm 60 years old. 36 of my years of living, I worked for my city. And I would do it again. So I want you all to understand that we appreciate y'all, but make sure you take care of your number one priority. That's the citizens. Thank y'all. Now, y'all don't have to stay the rest of the meeting. But if you can stay if you want to, but you don't have to. All right? God bless y'all.
Welcome. Welcome.
Coach Naz Ridley, may you come to the front? We're going to introduce the Fort Dorchester Patriots Youth 6U champions.
And now, your Fort Dorchester Youth Patriots 6U champions.
Fort Dorchester. Good evening and Happy New Year, Mayor Burgess, members of the City Council, city leaders, families, and guests. Again, my name is Naz Ridley, and I have the honor of serving as the founder, president, and director of the Fort Dorchester Youth Patriots. I want to thank you for bringing us back to North Charleston City Hall. It truly means a lot to be here again. Just last year, we stood here in the same room with our 12U national champions, much bigger kids, right? And tonight, we're proud to return with our 6U national champions. At this point, Mayor Burgess, we may need to start talking about officially declaring a Fort Dorchester Youth Patriots Day. I
Amen.
promise you I won't ask for a parade, though.
Amen, amen.
These young men, who are ages range from 5 to 6-year-old, captured the South Carolina State Championship, which punched their ticket to Plant City, Florida, to compete in the United Youth Football League National Championship, where only the best teams from around the country qualify. And our 6U team rose to the challenge and brought home a national title, beating teams from Philadelphia, Maryland, and also Buffalo, New York. At such a young age, they committed themselves to teamwork, discipline, and effort. They showed up, supported one another, and learned how to compete the right way. On the national stage, they represented their families, their program, and also the city of North Charleston with pride. Championships are never won alone. This moment is a result of dedicated coaches, supportive parents, and a community that believes in investing into the youth. At Fort Dorchester Youth Patriots, our mission goes beyond football. Our focus is on building character, confidence, and pride where our kids come from. Mayor Burgess and City Council, thank you for recognizing these young champions. Your support sends a powerful message to our youth that their hard work matters and their city believes in them. We are grateful, we are proud, and we are honored to represent the city of North Charleston. I'm going to call out the names of our players. Kids, if I say your name, just raise your hand to the audience, please. Some of our kids couldn't make it today, but Carson Hanton, Derek Worthen, Asa Rowe, Kamari Wooden, Cario Brown, Yarsira Mack, King Brown, Justin Butler, Major Wright, Legend Murray, Landon Graham, Julian Warren, Colt Bukowski, Thomas Wasoja, Carson Banks, Dominique Robinson Jr., Gerard Brown, Rakeem Alston, Denham Smith McKell, Jeffrey Boggs Jr., Connor Holmes, Gino Gavins, Ramon Harris, Demetrius Young, and Xavier Brown Jr. If you can please applaud these young kids. Mayor Burgess, if you don't mind, we would love for you to come down and hold the trophy and take some pictures with us. And also put on the chain. Yes, sir.
God, man, that was your age back then. What y'all doing, man? Oh, man.
You ready? Yeah. Our first item on the agenda is a request to approve the minutes from December 18, 2025 City Council meeting.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any changes or corrections? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Skipper?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have the final reading of an ordinance abandoning and accepting drainage easements.
Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Without objection, could we do 2 and 3 by title only? I think 4 may have some discussion.
Yes, sir. Without objections, we will hear items 2 and 3 through title only.
We have the final reading of an ordinance abandoning and accepting drainage easements on TMS number 484, parcel 73, 7940 St. Ives Road in Council District 2. And the final reading of an ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to execute a termination of lease agreement between the city of North Charleston and the Defense Logistics Agency relating to the premises known as 1.684 acre parcel containing building 1628, TMS number 400, parcel 71.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Skipper?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
Have the final reading of an ordinance amending Section 2-36 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of North Charleston to adjust the times of regular city council meetings.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I move to amend the motion by changing the ordinance on final reading, changing the meeting time from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m.
Second.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? We'll be voting on the amendment. Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
And just so we're clear, we're voting on whether or not we want to hear, to make the amendment, and then we'll decide what motions after that. But this is to determine whether or not we want to amend the times.
Gotcha.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson? Mr. Skipper?
No.
Mr. Brown?
If I'm, just want to make sure we should be in, the motion was made and before a second. We're voting on just the point on changing. We hasn't designated a time right now. Is that right?
That is not.
No, I
No,
think
no,
she,
let the lead go ahead.
her motion was, if this motion passes, the language will go from 6 to 6:30.
Okay.
And then if that passes, you will then vote on whether or not
That's
you
good.
want to do that.
No.
Mayor Burgess?
No.
Okay, so the amendment passes, and the language now is all the same, except for from 6 o'clock, it should say to 6:30. And so now we would need a motion to move forward with that one. If this motion passes tonight, we would still need another reading.
Point of order, Mr. Parliamentarian, Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to call a point of order in regards to that. I thought I understood Robert Rules of Order is that once the amendment is made and the time changed, that we're voting on the actual time and not go through another 3 readings. Clarification, please.
Our ordinance requires us to have 2 readings before it is finalized. And so tonight's reading will be considered the first reading. And so if it passes tonight, there will have to be a second reading to make it a part of the ordinance. It requires 2 readings.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Mr. Parliamentarian.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right.
Question, do I need to make another motion, Mr. Parliamentarian?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not addressing you, Chair.
At this point, I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor, at this point, we would need a motion to either affirm or deny or approve, I guess, the ordinance as now presented, and that's the same language except for 6:30. I'm sorry, instead of 6 o'clock, it would be 6:30. So if the idea is we're ready to have a motion for 6:30, we would move for approval on that motion. If the idea is we are not ready to move forward with 6:30, then we would move for denial.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion. I'd I'd like to make a motion to move forward by changing the time, meeting time from 6 PM to 6:30 PM.
Okay. Yeah. Motion and second.
Second.
Any other discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll for 6:30.
Ms. Jerome,
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley,
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts,
Aye.
Mr. MD,
Aye.
Ms. Brown,
Aye.
Mr. Hudson,
Aye.
Mr. Skipper,
Aye.
Mr. Brown,
Aye.
Mayor Burgess.
Aye.
So that passes, and it'll be on the agenda at the end of the month for a final reading.
Mr. Mayor,
Uh,
just for clarification, 6:30 really works better for those of us that live on the north end of the city because we have to fight the traffic to get down here.
I take that in consideration because I'm here already.
Exactly.
And I do live in the north end, but you're right. That's good. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And we conduct business in this manner.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have an ordinance for first reading, an ordinance adopting a bill to be entitled an annexation ordinance of the city of North Charleston, annexing an area of Charleston County known as 55U, TMS number 41105, parcel 102, and 41105, parcel 103, and make it part of the present City Council District 6 as shown on a map prepared by GIS Department for purposes of this annexation dated December 23rd, 2025, bearing the title area proposed for annexation by the City of North Charleston, Section 55U, Council District 6.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Ms. Jerome.
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley.
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts. Mr. MD.
Aye.
Ms. Brown.
Aye.
Mr. Hudson.
Aye.
Mr. Skipper.
Aye.
Mr. Brown.
Aye.
Mayor Burgess.
Aye.
Have the first reading of an ordinance annexing an area of Charleston County known as 55T, Charleston County TMS number 48414, parcel 73, and making it part of present City Council District 2 as shown on the map prepared by the GIS Department for purposes of this annexation dated November 6, 2025, bearing the title Area Proposed for Annexation by the City of North Charleston, Section 55T, and rezoning the property addressed as 2896 Casey Street, Charleston County TMS number 48414, parcel 73, from Charleston County R4 Low Density Residential to M1 Light Industrial Council District 2.
Move for denial.
Second.
Okay. This is one that goes to the public safety. Yeah, this goes to the Public Safety Committee for further review. Tim, you have to come up? Yeah, come on up, Tim.
Thank you. So as the title indicates, this is a request for annexation and rezoning of the property highlighted here in blue. This property is currently zoned R4 Low Density Residential in Charleston County. The applicant has requested M1 Light Industrial. It is a currently undeveloped lot. You can see here, adjacent to the city, adjacent to M1, as well as some R3 zoning in the brown. The subject property is designated suburban residential within the city's comprehensive plan, which is designated for more single-family residential type development as opposed to light industrial style development as has been requested. This is the subject property here. You can see the posting for the public notice. Adjacent properties include a mix of commercial uses as well as single-family residences, mobile homes, and some undeveloped wooded lots. So, given the property's location, the residential character of Casey Street and South Oak Ridge Circle, and a lack of support from the comprehensive plan, staff is recommending denial of the proposed rezoning of the property from the staff recommendation of R2 multifamily residential to M1 light industrial. This was heard at the December Planning Commission meeting where the Planning Commission made a recommendation of denial as well with unanimous vote.
Okay. Without objection, this item will be referred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration. Now, before Tim begins, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 will all be referred. So, let you know it's for reading only.
Our next item on the agenda is proposed rezoning of the property addressed at 7047 Stall Road, Charleston County, TMS number 47813, parcel 16, from B1 Light Limited Business to B2 General Business in Council District 2.
As was stated, the applicant did request B2 rezoning from B1 to B2. This current property is vacant and cleared, and you can see it highlighted here on Stall Road. Current zoning is B1 Limited Business and is directly adjacent to R3 Mobile Home and R2 Multifamily Residential. It's designated employment center according to the comprehensive plan, which is intended for commerce-focused environment and larger scale office and industrial uses. The surrounding land uses would make B2 zoning incompatible with the area's mid-block context. You can see the property here. As we said before, it is a cleared lot, prepped for future development. Majority of the lots fronting Stall Road are zoned R3 and R2. As I said before, most are occupied by single-family houses and mobile homes. Given the subject property's proximity of other residential uses in the mid-block location, the subject property, staff is recommending denial of the proposed rezoning from B1 to B2. Planning Commission also made the same recommendation, 6-1, at the December Planning Commission meeting.
Without objection, this item will be referred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration.
Our next item on the agenda is the proposed rezoning of address 1912 English Street, Charleston County, TMS number 46916, parcel 122, from R1 Single Family to R2 Multifamily Residential in Council District 10.
So this is a request for rezoning from R1 to R2, which is from single-family residential to multifamily residential. The current use of the property is a single-family home. You can see the property here highlighted in blue. Zoning, as indicated, is existing R1, mostly surrounded by R1 zoning, but directly adjacent to an R2 zoned property as well. The property is designated traditional neighborhood development as well as mixed-use corridor. This designation does support a mix of uses on the property as well as a higher density style of residential development. Those designations are intended to promote development of mixed uses and will enhance access to a wider range of services for the nearby neighborhoods. This is the existing development on the property, and these are adjacent homes developed within the existing neighborhood. There's, as stated earlier, a mix of R2, B1, B2 zoning. English Street has a mix of residential uses. Given support from the comprehensive plan and the residential character of the neighborhood, staff did recommend approval of the proposed rezoning from R1 to R2. Planning Commission recommended denial of the requested rezoning 4-3 at the December meeting.
All right. Without objection, this item will be referred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration.
Tim, I'm going to go back one. I think I skipped Grayson Street.
It's easy. I can go back.
So our next item on the agenda is proposed rezoning for the property addressed as 1809 Grayson Street, Charleston County, TMS number 46912, Parcel 316 from R1 Single Family Residential to R2 Multifamily Residential in Council District 10.
This is again another request from R1 to R2 multifamily residential. Property is located here at the corner along North Carolina. It's currently developed as a single-family home. You can see the zoning here, R1, as well as adjacent to R2. It has traditional neighborhood development designation within the future land use plan. This is to promote, again, that mix of uses on smaller lots, multiple residential units, and this would be consistent with that land use designation. Subject parcel is currently developed with a single-family home, you can see here in the photos, as well as the other homes along the street in the area. Given the designation in the future land use plan of the comprehensive plan, which supports this type of request, staff recommended approval of the proposed rezoning from R1 to R2. Planning Commission's recommendation was denial of that with a 4-3 vote to deny at the December Planning Commission meeting.
Without objections, this item will be referred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration.
Our next item on the agenda is a proposed rezoning for the property addressed as 4621 Durant Avenue, Charleston County, TMS number 47004, parcel 127, from R1 Single Family Residential to ON Neighborhood Office in Council District 8.
Again, request to rezone from R1, single-family residential, to ON, neighborhood office. The existing use of the property is actually a small-scale neighborhood office that's been used for years as such. You can see the surrounding zoning is basically all R1 with some adjacent B1 zoning to the south. This property is within the traditional neighborhood development designation, and again, that promotes a mix of uses within the area, and this would be consistent with both the established neighborhood character and the intent of the land use designation. You can see the subject property here and here. And you can see it's a commercial style use with the parking in front. Adjacent properties are developed in a single-family nature. You can see in the photos provided. Staff recommended approval of the request to rezone the property from R1 single-family residential to ON neighborhood office. The Planning Commission also recommended approval 7-0 at the December Planning Commission meeting.
Okay. Without objection, this item will be referred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration.
Our next item on the agenda is the proposed rezoning of a property addressed as 5623 Dobson Street, Charleston County, TMS number 47313, parcel 140, from R1 Single Family Residential to R2 Multifamily Residential on Council District 8.
Property is highlighted here in blue. Again, request is a request to rezone from R1 to R2, multifamily residential. Current use of the property is a single-family home. See the zoning is R1 surrounding the subject property. This property is also designated traditional neighborhood development. It's also within the mixed-use corridor. Those designations do support an R2 zoning for the property. Subject property in the photos. Adjacent development does include multifamily residential, as can be seen here in this photo, as well as single-family and other mix of residential uses. Given the support of the comprehensive plan and the residential character of the neighborhood, staff is recommending approval of the proposed rezoning from R1 single family to R2. Planning Commission also recommended approval unanimously at the December meeting.
Without objection, this item will be referred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration.
Our next item on the agenda is a proposed rezoning of the property addressed as 5728 Dorchester Road, Charleston County, TMS number 40803, parcel 4, from B2 General Business to M1 Light Industrial in Council District 6.
So this request is a request to rezone from B2 to M1. Current use of the property is actually a recent addition to the building. It's a pool store. They are requesting the rezone to allow for some outdoor storage that they feel they need. The subject property is designated as employment center and within the mixed-use corridor of Dorchester Road. That designation benefits proximity to other uses that are similar. The mixed-use corridor land use designation is intended to promote development of mixed uses that will enhance access. The proposed M1 zoning would not be consistent with the comprehensive plan's designations. Subject parcel can be seen here in the photos. As I said, Heritage Pools moved in recently. The surrounding area is comprised of other businesses along Dorchester Road, as well as other residential uses, as well as a mobile home park. Staff recommended denial of the request from B2 to M1, and the Planning Commission also recommended denial of the request to rezone.
Without further objection, this item will be referred to the Public Safety Committee for further review and consideration. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
All right, any other business to come before the body? Okay. I've got two, and we're out of here. District 1 election will be next week, Tuesday the 13th, and I'm very excited to bring the team back together. Second thing, Councilwoman Charmaine Palmer Roberts and I have been talking. We're working on a retreat for council and the mayor. And we're looking at possibly going to a couple of places, or looking at a couple of places. And one place that we would like the council to attend is to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The reason why is we are actually building a real-time crime center. And I really think that you all, as the leaders of the city, need to go there because their crime center will be the same as ours. So we'll get that information out to you in a timely manner. But the retreat, we're looking at, Charmaine? Greenville. So if we attend Greenville and then retreat one day, then it's only 2 hours to get to Winston-Salem from Greenville. So if you guys and girls can take a look at it, we'll get some dates out to you, as soon as possible so we can make that happen. Other than that, hearing none, this meeting is adjourned.